Welcome back, Armchair Warriors. Tom here with episode number 23 of my Hearts of Iron 3 campaign using Black Ice version 1202. We're playing as Japan. We are in mid-February of 1941 here. We have the ROC basically winnowed down to one victory point location, giving them a 95.9% surrender progress. Ooh, that could be troublesome, perhaps. Perhaps, I don't know. We're I'm still of two minds here. I may go ahead and just take Guangzhou, but then also I'm looking at all the IC that I have. It's like, yeah, I want to hold on to China until I'm fighting the United States. There's still a timing element involved where I need a good portion of the army that's here in China. I need to be able to utilize them for the Philippines, for Borneo, for the push down to Singapore, push into Burma, Java Islands, all kinds of different stuff. We do have a bunch of new troops. We got about 10 new divisions that got built over this past summer. And we've been pulling some of our troops back, our Marines mostly. Armored, we're not really needing armored units out in China at this time. And we've also got quite a few builds we needed to look at doing here. Oh yeah, we got one more unit. We're still working on building. I got a dozen different veteran headquarter units and named headquarter units as well that we need to start putting some some troops together for. Um, yeah, I need to kind of work on this a little bit, I think, and start pulling all my excess troops out that I don't need here any further. I'm just not sure how the best way to go about doing this is. Um, we are also, oh, you know what? Yeah, we don't need you here like so. I'll put you there and swing you further in like that. Okay. Um, like I say, we're also looking at just basically reducing all the ROC units here, so that way I can definitely strip out all the units I've got here in China, with the exception of who's surrounding Guangzhou right now. This is a operation that I'll conduct starting in spring, once the snows melt and all that kind of stuff, probably late March. So another month and a half here before we'll start engaging in operations. We are also um, we are also noticing that the Axis is looking pretty potent for those that may be joining for the first time here. The Axis powers consist of the standard Germany, Hungary, Italy, Finland, but also includes Saudi Arabia, Iraq, Iran. So pretty much all the Middle East is an Axis haven here. There's only one British province still around here in the Middle East. Transjordan has been taken over by the Germans. Oh, I just noticed. Looks like we have another British landing on El Alamein around this area here. The Italians will have to deal with that. Now, I don't know how they got a landing there. They must be building up. I mean, they'd have to do an invasion from Malta. That's the only way. Or Gibraltar, I guess, but that would be a long. I don't think they could do that. It has to be an invasion from Malta at the least to go into there like so. Because with the Axis controlling both sides of the Suez Canal, uh, this is a Mediterranean lake. Pretty much, UK can't go through the Suez Canal. They can come in the Mediterranean, passing Gibraltar, of course. Italy is pushing back. UK actually was all the way up to here on this line, but Italy was pushing them back now much further than before. The the next steps, I think here. I mean, we haven't seen Germany declare on the lowlands, Norway, Denmark yet. They got Northern Ireland through, as someone indicated, there was indeed a special operation that Germany had written up for doing a invasion, or at least it's taking on Northern Ireland, which looks like that's been implemented. But these countries haven't been attacked by Germany. Russia did do the Winter War with Finland and got the standard result out of it. But with Finland having joined the Axis now, we have the coming Barbarossa to be viewing, and we'll have a front row seat on that. The interesting thing is, we the Germans have a very close front line now. Uh, Moscow is just a mere 600 kilometers away. Well, 576 actually from the 565 from the closest point that Germany could launch an attack on. But 600 kilometers away now, where previously the line would be drawn, a bit further, about another 200 kilometers added. So that'll be very interesting how quickly Russia may be falling here. We'll have to see. Let's get our reinforcements in order here. You can see we got a ton of IC at this point in time. It's 1941, so we've adjusted our laws and everything to kind of make things a little bit better in that regards. Also, to help boost manpower, we've enacted massive conscription, the 3-year draft. We've gone to full totalitarian system here. Man, I can speak sometimes. Just so we can get total exploitation on the ROC. That way we can boost our IC and resource levels. We're in the total economic mobilization because it's 1941 here. We got the heavy industry. Don't think there's anything different we want to address there. We're trying to get our officer ratio up in the green before war kicks off here. Each day we're only educating 4 new officers. That's 120 officers a month. We're shy 24,000 officers at this point to get to 100%. I don't know what that would be. Probably 12,000 for 90%, maybe. If we're only doing 120 officers a month here, and we're just 10 months away. That's just 1,200 more officers. We're not going to ever hit the green at the rate we're going right now. But I can't see my way to doing anything else. We're just gonna have to do this. We have to give up having some advanced knowledge of the United States and whatnot at this point. I need more 23 officers per day, so that bumps it up to just about 700 officers a month. So about 7,000 between now and wartime. All right, we'll see if that works out for us. We are moving our troops around. We'll go up to speed 4 here so we can kind of move along. I think I have pretty much everybody that I need. Man, so many guys just popping up out of nowhere here. I mean, we're doing our best to knock them down. Oh, we got another torpedo boat. I think this is a fresh one. Yeah, this is a fresh one here. Oh, we do have 3 midget subs. Okay, I had selected the option for those, and I just didn't immediately see them for whatever reason. Okay, let's attach you there. So where are the midget subs? Where are we? Those are all destroyers. Cool. Here we are. We'll just shunt you guys over there. Yeah, I forget what the event was. It was a little time ago. But we were able to get additional midget subs. Not that they're going to be of any great use to us, quite honestly. I mean, we used the 1 midget sub given to us at the start, and honestly, they didn't too much. Didn't too much there. Combat experience, 0.5%. So yeah, they really didn't do a lot. Whatever though, it's a bit of a flavor thing. Maybe these guys will actually do something this time around. Let's see. bring you guys back. Another. So you're moving to a 2, you're moving 2.5. There we go. Honestly, the way that the rebels are affecting me, it isn't anything but an annoyance at this point in time. It's not enough for me to go, you know what, I need to switch. I need to take out the ROC right now and then be able to declare on Tibet just to keep the war footing going. But right now at this point, I don't want to lose the IC that I have. I know I will once I get close enough to war with the United States there, but which that does kind of remind me here. I'll go. We're going to lower this down to about 70. Yeah, 71's fine. Our supplies, we can drop that down to about 55 now. Oops. There we go. So we're doing pretty good with all of our builds here at this point. We got a bunch of stuff. So February, we have those two finishing up. Nothing else. What about March? A bunch of long range subs. That's about 15 IC plus those three. That'll be 18 IC that'll be getting dropped off there. The big one will be April. 15 IC alone there. These are going to be continually built over and over and over again. The first bunch that I will build will help. We'll look at removing, maybe not removing, but maybe just simply disbanding one of these auxiliary ships. Just see if I get any manpower off of them. It doesn't really, won't give me the specifics on that. We'll see. So, but anyway, April I'll actually be having a bunch more stuff built here. May will be the big month. All my light cruisers that are getting upgraded from coastal battleships will get finished. August, 2 more light carriers that were level 1, level 2 are going to get upgraded, I think, to level 5. September and November, I have a carrier group finishing up. We'll have all our subs, a round of subs built. So I'm kind of going in my head like what we'll have ready in time for war with America here. Next spring, a light carrier group will be getting completed. Winter of 1943, early winter of 1943. So a full year and more into war with the Allies. I'll have a carrier group coming out. I would like to put another carrier group in, but I don't know if that will be necessary. We currently, at this point, have 7 carrier groups. That's including these. We'll have an 8th one built, and then numbers 9 in spring of 42, 10 in 1943. So I'll have 10 carrier groups. Would 10 carrier groups be sufficient? Because I'm trying to decide, do I need to put another regular carrier group in at this point? Because I do need to put in, I would like some more subs for sure. Would like to get another medium and light bomber wing built. Would like to get about 3 naval bomber wings built. Would also like to build a couple of battleships, half dozen heavy cruisers. Just need to start pumping out a bunch of destroyers as well, light cruisers, CAGs, for all for replacements. Also need a couple transport planes for my paratroopers that I have. A garrison need need to start working on tropical island garrisons to get them ready in time for when I go to war with America. We'll be getting Wake and Guam islands here. We'll need to put garrisons on them to hold them in place. I don't have a way to get there, do I? No. Yeah, no big deal. This island is just, it's not worth me jumping on to take it back. I was also going to be building at least 2 corps worth, 10 divisions of mountaineers, because we have, like I pointed out here, we have a dozen veteran headquarter units and named headquarter units. So like about 10 headquarter or 10 mountaineers to throw in there. You know what? We might build up some paratrooper. Might build up 2 paratrooper divisions. Parachute. Let's get rid of paratrooper. Air landing. Division headquarters. We can do like 2 of these. Because I have 2 paratroopers and I can attach 1 paratrooper on each. And then I can attach 1 named headquarter unit on each as well. That would actually be a pretty good, about 6,800 troops that could get dropped in. Yeah, I like that idea. Let's get that going here. Fairly cheap too. I mean, 13 IC total for the 2 of them. What else do we need build wise? I think that's it. I'm gonna wait till some stuff gets built before I put in the next round. I do want another carrier group, but I'm gonna wait. Until we get a little more in the green there, or black, I guess, with our production queue. Kayak crew training. That's 1941 tech. We'll actually keep it because I want current year stuff to be researched. We're only 14 projects off the mark here. Sure, I'll sell you fuel for $1. And we've got several things that are going to be wrapping up here this month and next that may just simply fall off. All right. By the way, I don't know if people realize this or not, but there is, you can see rivers, oceans, seas, thanks to the BICE Geo Battle Plan. If you enact that, that'll show you all the rivers and water names. Very handy. Battle Cruiser Advance, that's simply a one and done. That's good to see. We do have a few battle cruisers. Japan does start with quite a few, actually. Well, I say quite a few. It looks like it's only 3. So much for what I was saying there. Yeah, so only about 3 battle cruisers, but nonetheless, and they're named, so they are not going to get any level upgrades. They're stuck at where they're at. That's why I want to build. I want to build some battleships of my own, maybe some battle cruisers, some heavy cruisers as well. Heavy cruisers up to level 5, level 6 actually. So yeah, okay. Alrighty, want me to join the Axis? No. The nice thing is, I will join the Axis. So we are gonna lose a bunch of IC, probably about 50. I'd have to imagine once we take over the ROC and convert it to a puppet, we'll lose about 50, a net of 50, I should say, because we'll probably lose about 75 or so. But we will get the next strategic effect here for Where is it? The next level of the co-prosperity sphere. The IC level goes up by 7.5%, which I mean I will grant you, not terribly a lot. That's only about 15 IC extra we'll be receiving. But like I said, we'll be losing about 65, gain 15 for introducing the ROC as a puppet. So a net loss of about 50. I want to try to maintain this IC glut for as long as I possibly can here. No, we're going to maintain our copper reserves. Thank you. I'm hoping that I can drop my upgrades down a bit more. I need to up my supplies. We're dropping supplies a bit more. Let's get up to 63. I hate to do that, but I want to get up to 50,000 supplies here because we'll be needing it sooner than later. Alrighty, so we got another CAG completed here. Excellent. Do I have another unit here? Oh, another CAG completed. Okay. I mean, that's 3 IC alone for those 2 CAG. Not a terrible big deal, but again, like I said, springtime, a lot of IC is going to get freed up once these light cruiser conversions complete here. It's 18 and a half IC. We'll trade another round of tungsten. I'm okay with that. And put another one there. Okay. So, oh, I thought I had 3 CAG that popped up. Maybe I didn't select the. Probably didn't select this province properly. Because all of these carrier groups, they've got their CAG on them already. Those that should be getting CAG, of course. Yeah. All right. Just it tickles me whenever I see all my carriers. I just love them. CAG pilot training is 1941. We'll let that ride as well. Was mentioned. I had a comment from a viewer that mentioned that they actually prefer this guy here, Haraga, because they provide a lot more freebie tech points than Fukuda does, and I certainly agree with that. Of course, the amount of tech that you get. There's a couple here in escorts, several here in cruisers, several in capital ships that you get as well up here. So there's a lot of tech that you certainly get. It's just right now at this point, I'm going for the carrier tech guy. So that way, over the course of this year, I'll get 2, if not maybe 3 more bursts of points in here, which will get me pretty much all of these, well, not all, but a good number of these techs here that I need. It'll get me. I'll still have to sit here and research a bunch of these for myself, but we'll get to that shortly once we're in the green. We have a militia that popped up. Militia and something else. 2 militia. And it's probably the only thing that they can build this point that's quick enough to get popped out. But you are not going to succeed. 13,000 troops. Boom. Slowly but surely, we're making our way around. Basic torpedo advance. Okay, that was a one and done, I guess. Let's check submarine real quick. Yeah, that was that. So now I have a bunch of well, not a bunch. I have a couple of 1940 techs I would like to go for, but air superiority tactics. This is also for CAG. We'll let that ride. We're not going to be making as much money thanks to the Soviet Union going, bleh, I don't want your stupid supplies. Form the South Seas Detachment to get ready for what's going on there. Sure, we'll do that brigade. 675 money. We lost low, but now we're up to medium, which that's great. Let's drop this back down to 50 though. anything to help improve our leadership so we can get more officers. 40 officers per day, so that's 1,200 officers a month. Which would be 12,000 over the course of the next 10 months here. Um, 13.3. Um, isn't there? Yeah, there's another officer recruitment program. Level 2. I don't know. So this, according to this is cumulative. The officer gains are cumulative. We would lose another 5 points of lead or 5% of leadership. So that would be another two, um, roughly at 1.65, 1.7 leadership points that we would lose for another, I'm assuming, outright 10,000 officers, or maybe each level is only 10,000 officers per, but the bonus gain is apparently is cumulative because it does say 25%, then 60%, then 120%. I'm wondering. Oh, this was a one and done capital ship surface radar. Search radar, that's one and done good. I'm wondering if it might be worthwhile to go ahead and do this just to boost my officers up another 10,000. That would be 132. We would be able to get into the green. Actually, be able to get to 100% by the end of the year. But I would get into the green right away. I could then soak off a couple points from officers and put them into our research. I'm going to say no for right now. 60% IC event happened. Ground attack. This is for CAG as well, so we'll hold on to that. So who did we get here? I already know about him. Ah, this guy. Let's rebase there. We'll pick him up. What are we at? Checking my utility window. Again, I wish you guys could see it. It's pretty cool. But if you play the game, you'll know exactly how cool it is. That's actually not too bad overall. Let's get that up. Yeah. So we at least try to maintain positivity. We're at 1151 IC days. We're paying out 124 a day. So 9 days. No, I think 10 days. In 10 days, we'll be back to normal there. I do 60% repayment. Your mileage, of course, can vary. You can choose to repay less. Various levels from 20 to 60% there. We'll expand our light factories. Thank you. Radar for destroyer frigate. We'll cancel that out. That's 1941 tech. Capital ship air search radar advance. That's a one and done as well. Is that over here? Yes, it's these two. They're one and done because we need other. I think it's here. We need this. We'll work on that. This guy. Load up. And let's just rebase to here for right now. This guy, who can we assign you to? All right, that leader. We've got a long-range sub. Honestly, I don't. Yeah, I think this will be a new. I try to keep my subs in groups of 3. Midget subs, I just keep in groups of 1. they're not quite so good. And this extra coastal sub, there's 4 remaining, so I just broke them down to 2 groups of 2. Okay. Waiting to see when the snows stop and melt. That's when I'll go ahead and kick off my attacks on the rest of the ROC units there. That's 1941 tech, but that's also for CAGs. I'll let that fly. Another long range sub. Boom. I know I would like even more subs than what I'm currently have now and I'm currently building. This is 2 fleets worth of long range subs. This will be 4 fleets worth of regular subs. But I would like even more than that. But because well, we will be suffering a lot of losses. I'll be using my long range subs. Oh, spring mud deepens. Yay, melting snow. I'll be using my long range subs to kind of run off the coast of the United States here, western coast of the United States. And along with our any long range subs that can make it, but also with our raiders, merchant raiders, we're going to shut off the Panama Canal. Anything that's going to be going through here, supply wise and stuff like that. We also need to run some subs around Hawaii to shut off supply to there, and do the same for each of the American islands. Just circle them with subs, and that way we can cut down any supply runs that try to go to those islands, or reverse if there's anything on there that was going to get pulled off. Cool. So here, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, a dozen carrier techs. So it's all the standard. Let's get the carrier real quick here. So it's the capital ship engines, boilers, turbines. So that it's these here, which thus work for heavy cruisers on up, heavy cruisers, battleships, pocket battleships, carriers. So all these are going to get some additional points. I don't know what level that puts or where that puts them in the level they're currently at, but it's 1943 tech, so don't worry about it. A hangar gain, carrier hangar gain. Yep, we went ahead and said yes, but that's okay. Let's boom cancel that out. I was a little bit too hasty with clicking there. So all of these, so we're up to 1944 tech with our protection and bulkheads layout. Armor thickness, we'll go ahead and boost that up. It doesn't do like carrier armor thickness. These 1944 tech as well. Carrier hangars up to 1944 tech. And just out of curiosity, these are still 43 tech. So I don't know how much got put in or what level they're at, but they might be close to going up. So, So there might be something to be said at this point, since we're at 1944. Well, I say we're at 1944 tech. We're at level 6 for all of our protective levels. So armor thickness, light carrier armor thickness is the next thing that needs carrier armor thickness as well. That's what we're working on. That way we can get the next fleet carrier. We can do the next light carrier as well. So I'm wondering now, indeed, if there's something to be said about switching off of carrier at this point and going to the capital ship guy. Because that would provide us some of this here, the protections. Ship propulsion as well, which is interesting. I mean, this is ship propulsion as well, effectively. Cruiser, I think there's some protective measures in the cruiser that get selected, and there's a couple of, I think it's hydrophone and a couple other things in here in escorts that get done. At most, I think I'll have, well, I will have at least 2 more rounds. If I stick with the carrier guy, I will have 2 more rounds of that. Maybe 3, which would probably get, I would probably get level 7 for these. which would help, of course, our heavy carriers on up, or heavy cruisers on up. We would get a couple more points, perhaps even the next level for these. Hangar as well. And these. Is that worthwhile? Do we really need to be that far advanced in tech? Would that really be helping us uh, effectively here? I can't no, I mean, I can click on it. Yeah, I can click on things. These don't actually provide anything. These are just, I need these for the next level kind of type deal. So, carrier guy, I think might have to go away. We are so far advanced right now. Yeah, let's just go ahead now and switch him out for Haraka. We'll actually start gaining a little bit more money at that point, 5%. We're a buck maybe, and then we'll be getting some destroyers, cruisers, and capital ship stuff. So yeah, let's do that at this point. Got another long range sub. We're down to 779. IC days left. Again, paying out 124. Like that, we're still knocking down transports going into China. Oh, we got another garrison that appeared. Wow. I didn't even see the notice pop up saying that we killed them. You guys must be getting, your combat experience is only 1.25, 1.68. So they're getting about 100th, almost 200ths of a percentage in combat experience in knocking down these things here. Carrier armor thickness advance. That's that right there. So we're up to 1944 tech. Yay. Destroyer crew training. We'll go and cancel that out for right now. Again, I want to get down to the green, and then I got to decide where my next set of purchases, tech research is going to be. Might be carriers. Might have to start going for that. We got payment. Again, our war bonds. Destroyer escort role advance. We'll cancel that out. Naval air targeting. That's for CAGs, so we'll keep that going. We're only 7 projects in the red there. April, we'll take a look over in Europe and Africa just to kind of see what has changed there. Really, every now and then I've checked the Americas and nothing's really changed there much at all. Really, I don't foresee much really going on. Cool, got a bunch of units. So you need to go here, like that. So do I. Let's have you attack and then come back. Xinjiang. Let's just have you attack, come back. Yep, got you being worked on. And got you being worked on. All right. Bunch of rebels. Just popping up, being annoyances. That will all go, well, it won't all go away. We will not be suffering the majority of those effects once we puppet the ROC. We will still be seeing effects on our coastal air provinces. It'll just be a couple at most. But as you can see, quite a few of them appear in the hinterlands as well. That'll be my puppet's problem, not mine. I think this is a brand new fleet there. Yes, bunch of 3 subs. Yes. Okay. We will add you for just to kind of get that going. This headquarter unit is nothing really special. It is just flavor. That's all. RP element. This is the command structure that runs all the submarines and raider fleets. That's all. It has no real benefit or provides any real benefit to those subs and stuff that are coming here. How are we doing? Are we still? Goodness gracious, we're still taking our sweet ass time moving around here. Nav tactics. That's probably a CAG deal. Yep, 1941 tech. So we'll let that ride. Let's have all you guys sit there. Yeah, we're going. Actually, I think we're going to go ahead and start attacking. Start getting that started up. This is a brand new long range sub. Fleet here, which will add to him. I'll take care of the rest later. In fact, I think I mentioned we have a lot of. I have a lot of headquarters leaders that have quite a few traits. I need to kind of juggle them around a little bit. So probably it'll be October. I would have to imagine that I'm going to go in, wipe all the leaders off, and restart. Like this guy here. Nah, I'll leave him. I mean, he's fine to still use in this kind of role. But I mean, there's leaders that have experience, and I'm not even looking at the vast majority they've got. There's some leaders that have like this guy. He has a ton of traits. He's a logistics master. He should be put in charge of a headquarter unit of some type, core or higher, just that way all those traits can trickle down to the units below him. I mean, it's good to have him on this unit because this unit, this unit's really really good. But why not spread that wealth around a bit more? And two, there'll be like select units. I want to make sure that I've got the proper heroes on. All these leaders should have the Marine trait now. It looks like they kind of do. If they don't, and I have, there's leaders that have the Marine trait elsewhere, I need to put the Marine trait. Yeah, they all do. Um, yeah, I need to make sure that the proper leaders are assigned to the correct units. Undeclared war. Okay. We have lost the effects of that. That's good. We'll drop this down to 62. Here, let's do that. There we go. And where does that bring us to? Oh, wow, all the way down. We had a whole bunch of stuff. That's right, the subs. All these long range subs are getting built. They're like 4 IC each. I had 6 of them. That was 20 IC alone that have dropped off. Yeah, might be able to put in that carrier group very, very soon here. Okay, we are ready to attack up here. We're going to leave the 4th and the 5th up here to kind of hold down the fort. We're going to go ahead and attack down here like so. We're going to have them attack across. We're going to have them, oops, cancel, have them support that attack. We're just going to have them come up to there. Yeah, that's... And have them go there like so. Them also. All right. Oh, I wish I had taken a look at that battle so I could see. I want to know how their organization is. It's got to be crap. Dual guns, dual purpose guns. Good. That's a one and done here. For the capital ships, and I think I need dual purpose guns for something. I forget what it is. Maybe the next level for battleship class or something. I don't know. I thought I saw somewhere where I needed dual purpose guns. We'll move you like that. We have another sub. I'm highly interested to see like where, yeah, the next time I have a combat, I need to take a look and see what their organization is at. Stop there real quick. There we go. Cruiser air search radar. That was a one and done. So we're down to 5. A deficit of 5 research projects. Getting closer to my mythical green level there. Let's save the game. I haven't done that for a month. Even though I do have autosave set on for weekly. It used to be that you really couldn't set up autosave because the way that events procced kind of interfered with your autosave. Everything was happening all at the same time and just kind of like choked, and the game would even eventually crash if too much was trying to happen. But now with Black Ice, they moved a lot of those, a lot of the Black Ice events and stuff behind the scenes that Black Ice is checking. They moved all that to a later time frame, I think a couple hours later in the morning. So the automatic save will kick off, and then the events will pop in after that. Cruiser surface, that's a one and done. Battleship class, that's a one and done. We only have a 3 project deficit. These little victories I like. I think I'm about ready to put in that carrier group. Let's just go ahead and do it here. We need 2 carriers with an attendant to CAGs. The Taiho and the Katsuragi, that won't be ready until spring of 43, which that is when these guys will be ready the month before. That is interesting. I guess we've only just started working on those. And now also some light cruisers. 5 of those. Alrighty. I don't think I have any other ways to get additional IC here. There isn't. Yeah, I'm looking at resources. There's absolutely no IC they're getting from here. It's all from Guangzhou, which, oh, they have another guy. He's disappearing before I even have a chance to see. It's not even giving me a breakdown of what was there. Yeah, that's the only thing that they're actually able to get IC out of. I don't know how much is there. If it's 10, let's just say 10. Cool. They could be getting lend lease, perhaps. I don't know on that. We'll be moving into there fairly soon. Here's another sub. Boom. Which, okay, that's the first fleet. Second fleet of subs will be completed here in a matter of days. Let me check what else we got just to make sure everything's going on smoothly here. Next month, 15, that's a big bulk right there, 15 IC. Okay. Keep knocking down the transports. I mean, obviously they're able to, they're getting money somehow. I don't know how. All the resources are in Guangzhou. They have nothing in this area at all, according to the map. But I mean, they may have something. So they have money to buy stuff, which is getting shipped in, obviously. I do wonder if they have some sort of lend-lease. They're not allied with aviation air search radar. No, we'll leave that because that's CAG has air detection available there, so we'll leave that. Just curious, by the way. Surrender level 95.9. Interesting. War influenced by UK. They allow debts from the UK, USA, and France. So Wait, they're allowing debts from the UK, USA, and France? That means UK, USA, and France can buy stuff and not give them out any money. I believe is what that means, which that's odd. I would expect that to say the other way, that the UK, USA, and France are allowing debts from China. But anyway, if that's the case where like China's able to uh, buy stuff and not have to pay for it, yeah, that's why they're able to to stick it out quite as long as they are. This is the new fleet. That's the sub fleet that's popping up here. Go and add him. Um, so discounting the 4 midget subs that I have here, that would be 18 sub fleets that I have, of which a good number of those, a good third, if not more, are actually coastal subs, which are like blah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there's a good third of these fleets that are coastal subs, so not great. We'll be getting a whole bunch of raiders, merchant raiders, probably about a good half dozen, if not more, in the coming months. So we'll be using those against America. And then I'm still building this current fleet here, but then we got 2 more sub fleets that we're working on as well. So 20 sub fleets, 21 for this other, we include this other one down here, this other sub fleet down there. That could be enough to handle all the enemy islands I need to put some coverage on, and also all the subs I need going throughout here. We need to knock down enemy convoys. Spotting advance. We'll cancel that for right now so we get closer to the green. This is yet another sub. Boom. So we almost moved into there fully. Let's begin the attack there. 4th and 5th are going to stay back. We're going to have all you guys move into there as well. We're going to have the 36th and 37th stay there. We're going to cross down to there. 32nd, 34th will drop off. We'll go there. There. And we'll have our cav. We'll figure out what to do with our cav after that. So they're not taking any casualties. They must have like no organization. Let's test that theory. They must have no organization. Within an hour or two, boom, they're done. So, no, stay up there. Who can I move? You. We can move in like so. Yeah, they have absolutely no organization to speak of. Leave one there. Boom. We'll have you assist. We'll have you attack like so. Let's see what we got here. If these are, yep, Yushu and Daikong. So, goodness gracious, I could have been attacking them in the middle winter and probably knocking them out. We'll leave you behind. Come over like so, push in like that. We'll have you push, 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 and like that. We'll do that. Yeah, I'm just making moves at this point to dislodge the enemy if they truly, truly do not have any organization here. Then I don't need to be sitting on my laurels. We could be making some attacks all up and down the board here. So we got 5 combats going on. Let's see. Nope, no organization, and even their strength is getting affected. Meishan, same thing. No organization. Yan, no organization. Zicheng, no organization. Here, actually, Yangsheng, we actually have a little bit of a not a problem, because I can bring forces to bear here. There we go. Coastal submarine class advance. That's a one and done. That's good to see. So we're up to level 4 at this point. That's good. That's my last sub for this, I think. Yeah. It's up to 34%. That'll actually get better as time goes. So we've attacked all over here. You were moving there. Let's have you attack there. Kind of see what happens. Spring Mud clears, yay. And yes, they have absolutely no organization. We're going to move there with you guys. You two that are sitting tight, we're just going to go ahead and move you there, like so. You guys, I'm going to move the Cav, like so. Okay, there's 2 attacks still going on. This is down to 12, but I think we'll still win that. This is at 47, but again, I'm pretty sure we're going to win that as well. Submarine hull advance. That's 1940 tech. Let's just cancel that for right now so we can get into the green. And then radar training, we'll cancel that as well too so we can get into the green. Okay. So we want to make sure first off that our CAGs are being have stuff being researched, and they do. Machine gun focus, we need that. Aircraft prototype, we need that. Ammunition capacity, we need that. Anything that our that our CAGs could use, I'm going to make sure that we could research. I'm going to make sure that I get. Avionics, small search air radar, yes. Bombing site, yes. There we go. Let's put those that are like close to getting finished. We'll put to the top. Aerodynamics, drop tanks. Oh, increased range would be very handy. Thank you. Let's look at our air here. So our CAG training, yes. Port strike tactics, we need to keep going with that. I think, oh, here we go. Interdiction tactics, that's CAG duty efficiency. We need that. So we're done there. Okay. So we have a deficit of 9. Once we're done, once we've gotten into the green again, my next step will be going on all the stuff that we could learn, which aren't much. Half dozen, say 4, 6, 8 things that I could pick up for carriers. We'll get them up to date. Then we will take a look and see where next to go. And I'm kind of like, I was going to say ashamed, but no, I'm not ashamed. I'm just like, if I'd known, I would have been attacking a lot sooner here. Battleship crew training, we'll drop that off. Naval strike tactics, that's 1941 tech. As for our CAGs, we'll keep that. Yeah, that's going to be a win. This is also going to be a win too. All my forces are moving. We have the 6th not moving. We can go here and then there to help speed things up, and then there. Okay. keep him there. All right. Should have all this wrapped up in this summer. And once I do, then I can pull out a goodly portion of this army. I'll leave the Manchukuo Expeditionary Force. I'll just leave them all scattered throughout Zibi-San-Mon around this area. There we go. We want a Gade or Jihad, whatever that might be. Still attacking down here at Yangsheng. Our specialized light infantry is taking a little bit of a ding, but they're going down as well. So yeah, we're okay. Can we make some changes up here? Like, I don't think we need. We could do. I'll actually move there like so. Um, we can move our militia there. This guy can come down. We can have him come down. We can have him come down. Have him come down. One little move after another. The idea is I kind of want to move my guys around enough so that way we can spread out a bit. Cover everywhere that we need to. But I can also start getting my regular troops out of here too. Yeah, okay. That's probably good enough for right now. Actually, with you, I'll bring you down like so. We can bring you down as well. Or actually bring you down to here, and then we'll bring... May even utilize my cavalry as anti-partisan units here once we're all done. Battlefield concentration, it's 41 tech, sure, but that's okay. We're getting kind of close on that. There's a lot of tech. I need to go through and just make sure that I've got enough tech that from like even for my army, that things aren't terribly way off. We have another division getting built, the 29th Infantry. We are a major naval power. That's because we've been building. This is a strategic effect you get when you have X number of naval units. You get the same thing for air and land as well. You have to build so many. Veteran Army and Veteran Navy, this Veteran Air Force, this is how many battles you fought. Yeah, you can see we've currently fought just under 3,000 land battles. Naval battles, only 22. Weren't many against China. That number is going to skyrocket in December. Air battles, that number is going to skyrocket in December as well too. Not quite as much though. Where are you? Here we go. So naval power, you just need 200 total ships and certain levels in, as you can see in that tech. We currently have 329. Great naval power, we need total ships 350. We're only at 329. We will get to that 350 though. We're building several carrier groups, building more torpedo boats, subs. So we'll reach that total ships. We'll get to great naval power, but we need to make sure that our levels go up. So battleship class, fleet carrier class, battle fleet concentration doctrine, carrier group doctrine. Those all need to get improvements as well. Air power, we will probably hit that, though I need to get, apparently I need to get my heavy bomber prototype up to level 3 and strategic bombardment tactics to 3. Huh. The benefits, as you can see, I mean, we lose some IC efficiency, but we get naval base efficiency, naval organization, and also organization regain rate. If we go up to the great naval power, even that much more benefits, but also another half point off for IC efficiency. Well worth it, in my opinion. Land power, a lot of bonus. It's similar. You know, you get organization in that field, in that armed force, um, organization regain rate you get, which I don't know if that's specific only to, like, this is only for land power. I feel that's for like everybody. So if you get all three of these, which is very possible, I mean, very possible for the United States to do, of course, they can become a land, naval, and air power easily. I'd imagine that all these organizational regain rates are additive or cumulative at the very least, I should say. So we still got this going on. So is it you? Yeah, we'll pull you off. It's not looking too good. Actually, you know what? We'll pull you back and we'll move you up and into here. But yeah, they lost their conscript unit and they just have their infantry unit. 60%. Oh, that's right. We got a new unit. 587. I see day debt. We're paying 124, so that's 4 days. No, 5 days. 5 days. Yeah, okay. Alrighty. We'll take it. I see efficiency went down. Let's go back here. There's a new unit, the 29th. Fortunately, no leader applied. Really hate when it pauses. Yeah, ooh, logistics match. I need to put him on, like, some good headquarter unit. I'll give you him, and we will come down here. I also need to take some time to kind of redo my layout of my units. Like motorized corps, I need to put all the light armor units and the one semi-motorized unit I've got around here somewheres. I need to address all of my core headquarter units to make sure that I get a good mix of units like straight infantry, specialized light infantry, cav unit, so that way I can utilize them better in the terrain we're going in. Philippines, a lot of jungles, hills, mountains, some plains too. Obviously, tanks won't do well there. My armored units are going to come out here. We're going to race through Burma and hate the whole entire time we're going through there because we have to. But once we get into India, there's a lot of plains. Our armor will be flying around there. Here's our first set of designs: 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 31, if I count correctly there. Fire control system. I hate to do that, but yeah, let's just stop that for now. So yeah, that's 2.5 dozen bonuses there. I don't remember. I didn't think it asked me how much to spend, but yeah, it is what it is. That's a lot. That's a lot of protection for the capital ships, plus also the engines, boilers, turbines, screws, rudder. Engines, boilers, turbines. So yeah, the engines, boilers, turbines. I was getting that through the carrier guy, so I'm getting even more this way. So that'll work out well. What are the escort type stuff? Small warship armament, small warship engine, screws and rudder, hydrophone, ASW, depth charge, hedgehog gain, and I think the acoustic countermeasures gain is also, yeah, acoustic countermeasure. So all this here. Screws and rudder. These two. Yep. All right, let's go ahead and take it. Boom. Let me real quick take a quick peek at. So actually, small warship armament actually procced up a level there. So did the engine, screws and rudder. Oh wait, what am I doing? I'm not going to take these right now because the next time that procs, which will be in about 3 months, I believe, May, June, July, um, it'll actually go up a level. So yay, bonuses all around there. Hydrophone also, yep. Small warship ASW and depth charge, cool. Um, Screws and rudder, nice. So that was everything there, right? Okay. The capital ship, that's still 1943 tech. That's what I would expect anyway. Capital. These, I think, also, yeah, they got some points. They actually went up a level there. And these, I think, also, yep, they all got stuff. Good. Start catching up to where, the current year we are. We need that. Cruiser, probably same thing as well, too. Yes, indeedy, all around the board there. And how are we doing here? Oh, nice. All right. Thank you to the comment from my viewer on the other previous episode. That is certainly helping me out at this point in time. Chile wants a destroyer. They're going to pay us $4. We're also going to get almost $1 from Saudi Arabia for us selling metal, which that's fine. We got so much. Spring mud is clearing up, which means this attack should start going better. Yep, it is. Thank you, but no. We have lost the effects. Okay, that's good to see. We have a landing craft, which we're going to put here. I think I'm doing them in groups. Am I doing them in groups of 5? Is that right? Because I have it noted that I wanted to build 15 of those total. They can carry 100 weight. Salt ships can carry 120. The range you can see is 2,500. Salt ships is less. Oops. Yeah, salt ships is less. Oh no, salt ships is 2,550. Wow, actually, it's even more than my landing craft. How am I doing that then? How much do my Marines weigh? Not that the Marines have to go on a diet or anything like that. Let's do it like this. So the leaders are 41, 87, 87, 83. My hero unit actually it doesn't weigh as much. These were this one that's only 44 are the lower strength Marine units that came out. I forget when in the war, but we saw them a couple of years ago pop in. I mean, theoretically, I don't need 15 landing craft. Oh, but I think I am doing 15 landing craft because of 2 reasons. One, we want to get rid of these auxiliary vessels. I just want to outright ditch them. They were great for what we need them for in the war against China, but in the war here against the Allies, there's going to be a lot more ships involved and planes, so we need stuff that actually will handle that. Not to mention, I'm going to be pulling some destroyers off of here. I can actually pull this group of 7, for example. Yeah, we'll pull them, and I'll send them down here. We're going to attach a destroyer to each landing craft and assault ship, so that way they have some protection. But I said there's two reasons. One, the first reason is I want to get rid of these auxiliary vessels, replace them with all the landing craft. The second reason is I don't want just one landing craft going in. I will have two landing craft going in with a marine unit. That way, if one landing craft gets sunk, the other landing craft can still bring in the marine unit. Even with a destroyer escort and other, I would also have capital ships in the area, whether it be a carrier group hanging around, or a heavy cruiser group, or even a battleship group hanging around in the area that I have landings going on. Still, what could happen is that a landing craft gets sunk, and when that happens, you lose the whatever troops they're carrying gets lost. So while landing craft, and for that matter, the assault ship, can carry quite a bit, I don't want to stuff this to the gills. I don't want to put two marine units in here, for example, because if it gets sunk, both those guys are gone. So those are two reasons. I want to get rid of all these auxiliary vessels, and each landing craft is going to be a group of three. I think that's how I was going to do. So I have five groups of three. One, two, three, four, five. Yeah, five groups of three. So that way I can remove all these auxiliary vessels and have them replaced with landing craft instead. Which, real quick too, the next, so this will be the first group of five. I should have done them. I should have built six out and then done three waves of six, probably. Because that way, if I'm doing two per, that way I could do, like, here's one fleet, here's another fleet, and then here's another fleet. I could have had three fleets of landing craft coming out each turn. I think I was just looking at 15 to. I don't know why I was looking at 15. Oh, that's right, 15, and then I'm gonna throw the assault ship in. Like, that's what this is. So we're putting the assault ship in with the landing craft. So that's one fleet. I still have, mathematically, this is all working out. That's why I wanted 15, because I have an assault ship. The assault ship plus the 15 is 16 total. Put in two per, that's 8 groups of landing craft. One's going to have an assault ship. So those 8 groups, we're going to replace these 5 auxiliary vessels, which I can actually go ahead and take them off now, I feel. Let me make sure on that. So I'll have 8 groups total. So that's plenty to handle. That's 8 marine landings going on all at the same time, if that's the way it's going to go down, which not really, but nonetheless, I can do eight marine landings at once. Um, and if it's August, so let's say May, June, July, August, that's 4 months to get 4 months to get the next wave of 5 done. And actually, I have 20 in here. I think it went too much for the, what do you call it? Serial. I did serial one time too many, because this is actually 20. This is 1, and then if you have plus 1 here, then it's 2 you're building. So this is 3 that I'm building here. So this is actually 20. So I'm going to have 1 landing craft too many if I'm doing. But anyway, so August, September, October, November, December. So the end of the, so I'll have 4 more coming out this time. So that's 2 more fleets. So I'll have 3 total right now. And then in August, I'll have 2 more fleets. So that's 5 total I'll have, plus 1 spare landing craft. And then end of the year, I'll have another 5 coming out. And then I'll still have another group of 5 coming out in April, which then I'll want to kick 1 to the curb, actually. So I only have 4 coming out to maintain my groups at 2. Okay, sorry, that was a boring third person type of talk, but yeah, I just was thinking to myself what I was thinking in regards to, getting the landing craft built there. We lost a lot of troops attacking here, twice as many as they did. But nonetheless, we won, so that's all that matters. That's all that matters. Let's have you guys stay here. Let's have the 22nd move in. Oh, you were going to come here. That's right. The first is going to work their way around. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Let's make sure we've got movement, sufficient movement all over the border here, that we're attacking everywhere that we potentially can. So you guys are moving into there. We're going to keep the pressure on and go here. And then here, you guys are coming into here like so. And then now here, they're all moving out. So you can go then go there like that. You guys are coming to each of those. You're coming down to there. We need you to come here like that. We need you to do nothing. Okay. Oh, too low infrastructure. So once, yeah, we'll see. This should be quick, maybe. Yep. I mean, they outnumber me. I only have 6,400 cavalry units and a Manchurian expedition at that, charging through the hinterlands here, through the hills. They have almost 10 times as many troops, but they're like, nope, we're out of here. All right, just maintain the pressure. Keep pushing, keep pushing. We want to get this done in summer so I can pull the vast majority of my troops out of here, get them staged. I see we're starting to run into some supply issues there in the deep hinterlands. Cruiser warfare, we'll go ahead and cancel that. That's 1941 tax, so that's great. Cool, and we got 2 more landing craft, which is yet another fleet. Yes, okay. Boom, like so. So that being the case, let's go ahead and say disband unit. Do we gain any manpower? 3 manpower actually. So that's 2. We can also get rid of another one here. Yep. And I have 2 more coming, so that's another fleet that's going to be that we can replace. We're just doing these regular auxiliary vessels that are short range, only have a 600 kilometer, carry 150. And I'll keep these long range ones that only carry 120, but effectively they're the sad thing is 3 of these long range auxiliary vessels with the 1,300 kilometer range is about the same as our assault ship, which actually has twice the range. But you can't, with Black Ice, probably didn't even mention this at all, but in Black Ice, you cannot perform naval invasions with transport ships like you can in OG, the original game. You, as such, when you go to war, I don't think it matters who you are, so long as you have access to the sea. I believe you get an event that says, "Hey, we need to requisition our fishing vessels." Depending on who you are, determines if you get 1, 2, or all 3 varieties. The You get a small requisition, a medium requisition, and a large requisition. Both the medium and the large requisitions get you long range auxiliary vessels. The large requisition gets you twice as many. All 3 get you a good number of regular auxiliary vessels, with I think the medium getting a few more than the small, and same with the large, getting a bit more than the medium. The upshot being that's your invasion fleet, those auxiliary vessels. Until, of course, you are able to start building landing craft flotillas, and then once you have the tech, assault ship flotillas. Japan's advantage that they start with a salt ship already. So yay on that. But if that's what you want to only utilize, Japan certainly can. Um, it can make things in naval invasions in China a little bit difficult if you don't want to take those fishing vessel requisitions. But you can certainly work with just the auxiliary vessel there, or the assault ship rather. All the auxiliary vessels that you get, you actually get. I think you get that event a couple times. It'll keep asking. I think we already seen it twice already at this point. Um, but we, of course, don't want to take any more at this point. We can build our own. I'd rather build my own at this point too. Let's see here. So we have no more ICDAs. Oh, let's take a quick look at the window, utility window. So we're at 142 days with our economic focus, and we're at 467 with our Navy. Currently, we're focusing on our Navy. So about 50 days from now, say end of May, perhaps, we'll switch over to economic focus and let that run for about 100 or more days. Okay. Yeah, good. We're getting some stuff here. April, we got a couple. This month, we got a couple, 3 ICs worth of CAG getting completed there. It's for the HIO. It's air power. Yeah, 2 weeks. We got 15 IC dropping off as we get this built. And of course, another fleet there. That does. This wasn't the only guy. There's a Marine unit as well that also came just a headquarter unit. So there's a bug or something like that that's affecting it, affecting new units popping in. April, we got some convoys popping in. Not that this is going to keep churning and churning all throughout the war. Just it's going to be replacements. I'm just starting off those replacements now. Okay, we're making moves all across the board here appropriately. We're going to move in like so. We are making moves here too, right? Let's do that. Why do I have... Oh, okay. So, you know what? That's a goodly number of units, but with what's left here, we don't need these guys anymore. We're just going to go ahead and pull them out. Now, the guys that are left behind here, actually, let's do it like this. Let's X out those that are moving, see what I have left behind so I can kind of better figure out how we're moving things. I got 5. So actually, I'll have all you guys go this way, then like this. You're all moving there, cool, you're moving there, you're moving there, blah, blah. Okay. Yeah, there's not much there. Just a couple of half dozen or more provinces for them to China to kind of sit in. Submarine engine advance. That's 1940 tech. Let's cancel that out. I mean, I'd love to do it. We can get the coastal subclass again. Let's do so. Because if I get that researched here in the next month, well, no. If I can get it researched by the end of summer, beginning of fall, which I think is when. Okay, so yeah, end of summer, it can get researched. Pop it down to the very bottom. We got a few things that are going to drop off here. Actually, I know this will drop off in the next few days. We have some May research that's going to come due as well that may also be dropping off. A few more May research there. These are definitely going to drop off. Once that does, we go to coastal sub. We'll start that next month probably. It'll finish in the end of September. That means then our coastal subs should get upgraded to their next level before we go to war. I think. We'll see. All right. Yeah, I like how this is going. So let's do this like so. Putting a destroyer onto each group there. And again, that's just so that way there's that level of protection on them. So subs don't, sneak up and sink me. Soviet Japanese Neutrality Pact. Let's go ahead and make the deal. We don't have plans for them. Guangzhou. I gotta keep checking more often here. So yeah, they just had one garrison just pop up recently. The other one has been around for a week or two at least. Obviously, China has enough IC and resources to somehow build a garrison about every month or so. 17,000 troops. It's I don't know how to role play this exactly. I'm not sure how I can effectively justify us sitting around the final stronghold of the Republic of China and say hey, we're not going to move into it. Maybe there's too many defenses. We can kill the units as they appear, but we can't actually move into the city because of riots or I don't know. I don't know. That's a game effect we're just taking advantage of right now. And that if so long as we allow the Chinese to stay in place here, we can maintain our war footing. Mine investment postpone or mine expansion plans for right now. Let's do it for 3 months. Let's just kind of see where we are then. No, thank you. Which that kind of where am I anyway with those levels here? Tungsten level 4, so we won't need to increase that. Chromite and copper are our other two mines. Copper, yeah, we could increase both of those mines if we wanted to. Not a chance. Let's take a quick peek. I think I have blown through a month here. Just take a quick peek here. We're 2 months away from potential war. Operation Barbarossa kicking off. There's a lot of strange wonkiness still going here. Northern Ireland, Germany's. Yeah, everything's still normal here. Um, the lowlands, Denmark, Norway, still not invaded, taken over. The Baltic states, Russia's not taken those. North Africa, it looks like Italy beat back the Alexandria or El Alamein naval beach invasion that the British did. Saudi Arabia has not taken, or Italy for that matter, the little sneak peek we took when we were temporarily Axis aligned. We saw Italy was all over in Saudi Arabia helping them out. There's still that one province there. Um, wow. So Italy's doing really well here. As I kind of expected, they push all the way down south to Portugal's borders here. Portugal's minor country that they have here. Whatever this is, I don't know what this area is that Portugal has. There are these two provinces. I don't know if these are just simply can't move into type territory, or if there's a strong British presence here and the Italians can't knock them out. This is all. There's no British in here. I can almost guarantee that for you. It's just a lot of this doesn't have the infrastructure to support you moving into. It's all desert. Um, so that is interesting. We'll need to keep tabs on this. I wonder if it'll keep pushing. I mean, honestly, with Belgium and Portugal neutral, Italy will can have a good time here. They can mass up their forces, push the British all throughout here, um, and then it's just the war on South Africa at that point. South America, nothing looks awry. Everything looks fine in Central, and of course, North America. No changes. Interesting, interesting. Well, getting close. Another matter of a month, two, perhaps. Barbarossa should kick off. We'll see if it does. We'll also see what happens there. Yeah, the 26 is attacking 46 divisions. I have 16,000 men going against. Let's say even if it's an average of 5,000 men per, that's a 250,000 troops there. Wow. All right. Okay, so we're staying there. We can move you over like so. I gotta wait till we get some more movement going on here. The 13th can also move in here like that, and then that way you guys are moving. You guys are still moving. The 4th and 5th are not moving. So let's move in and help out in that attack on Luhao. And then from there, we can move. I'll leave the 4th behind. We'll just move there like so. So you're attacking. We've got you. You're coming down. Same. We're not going to do anything with you. Let's have you attack there and see what happens. We can have both you guys come down because this is the only way that, yeah, this is the last. There's going to be so many units dying right here because this is too low infrastructure, too low infrastructure. There's nowhere that they can retreat. So we might wrap this up by the end of spring, perhaps. Whoa, so the 5th is like, no. And the 4th is also like, now 26 took a huge hit. What the heck happened here? Okay, we'll pull the 4th off as well. We are losing way too many units. Yeah, they have almost 250,000 troops. I threw in those 2 extra divisions, so we got up to 54,000, but we were losing way too much. The organization is very low, yes, but not that low. Not low enough, shall we say. There we go. Other landing craft added there. Cool. Let's get our reinforcements back up, please. We're about 70% upgrades. Let's bump that up to 80% again. Supplies. I'm not sure why. We're actually going down in supplies, which I guess I can kind of see why. With where we're attacking, how we're attacking there, that's a lot of supplies that we've got to be burning through. So we're going to stop working on these escorts here and convoys. Unruh and Amagi are going to be finished actually in February of 43, so they'll be done quicker than anticipated. Our light carrier group will be done in May of 42. I think it was April before 42. Could be wrong on that. Junyo and Hayo getting done this fall. Next month, bunch of coastal battleships getting retasked to light carriers. Okay, so we need to stop attacking there. Yeah, they had just enough still had just enough organization that, yeah, I can't, there's too much there. I can't kill him. We'll get there, though. We will get there. So let's see here. We'll attach you to there, like so. Surge of volunteers are men of manly bearing. That should be B-E-A-R-N-G, bearing. Are standing up and saying they're ready to fight for our country. So our officer recruitment jumps up. For how long, though? A month? Oh, a week. So for the next week, we got a 60% increase to officer recruitment, which might mean we're going up about 64 officers per day. Submarine crew training advance. That's 1941 tech. We'll go ahead and drop that off for now. Again, we need to get to the green. Cool. We'll drop this down to 40 now. That's good to see. And drop this down a little bit there. Yeah, we need to get back to working on the Amagi. So, I mean, this should be an easy win for us. It's just a, I mean, it is an infantry unit, but it's a very low org infantry unit and low strength as well. Should be rocking them pretty soon. We have lost the Battle of Luho. Oh, we had one unit just pop in and discover that it was too much there. Too much there. Let's just go there like so. Let's actually stay there. Yeah. Have him come in and do that. Let's just go in like so. Okay. There we go. Excellent. Okay. Yeah, I had too many, had drips and drabs coming into Luhao. We still have drips and drabs coming into Luhao there. There we go. We can attack Luhao a little bit later. Actually, let's move you down there, just so that we are there. Okay. We're getting attacked here, but that's not going to go well for you. And in turn, we're attacking you. That's why it's not going to go well. It's the same unit being attacked that's also attacking me. So they're going to lose organization at twice the rate it would be. Well, maybe not twice, but still losing your organization way a little too quickly. That unit disappeared. That's good. We have lost Luhao again. What? Yeah, I didn't have anybody attacking there. What are you talking about? Maybe I did. Maybe I did have somebody attacking there and just totally passed it by. Attack me at Wexay. Okay. Let's save the game real quick. It's been a month. Much smaller, and bearing in mind too, there's certain areas we can't go into. This may not go well. We did kill one unit there. That guy's going down pretty quicker than we are, so that may go okay. We attacked Luzao again. Why? Who? Where? It must have been this guy. That's the only thing I can think of. Okay. No, thank you. We lost Rugin. We can deal with that. That's fine. How? The 27th. Where are... There we go. We didn't lose quite as many. Oh, do I have units like just kind of... Yes, we do. Let's just move you guys there. Let's move you guys. Yeah, you're moving there like so. Actually, we don't need you. Same with the cavalry unit. I'll actually move you to Kunming and we'll move him out like that. Do I need to look at all my units all throughout here? Are there people like, slowly coming up to the battle going, hi, or do you have a table for 4? Can we assist? There we go. That's a little bit of improvement. 26, 28. We're going a little bit up a little bit quicker there. Tong Chong. This guy. Okay. Sad thing is they're going to have reinforcements coming in pretty soon from Luho. So any attacks I'm doing here is just going to hurt me that much more. Yeah, they got more coming in. Nationalization. Nope. Nationalization still the bad result. Alrighty. This is going to go to that guy. This finally goes here, and let's group you guys together here. Finally, full strength unit. It took forever. It took forever. Okay, we can't attack here, so we're just going to kind of sit tight. We could have him support the attack. Let's pull him off. We can also have him support the attack as well. What does this look like now? Down to 16. That's not as good. No and no. Down to 15. Yeah, we are not doing well. I'll have to wait till I have the bulk of my forces up, like these guys. Okay, we can actually pull you off of there too. I don't need you there anymore. The first. Let's go to Dolly and have you go, yeah, like that. Do I need you here? Yes, I do, because we have to go. These are the 2 provinces we have to go take out next. And yeah, these 2 provinces and this. Okay. Decryption machine advanced. That's 1943 tech, so yay, we can drop that off. That's good to see. We're only at 2 that we don't have enough on. Here we go. There's their guy. Popped in just in time to help out. Oh my goodness. There were a bunch of infantry there that just vanished all of a sudden. They've got to be the troops that died over out west. Da, 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 138 more men of mine died, which is sad, but it is losses we're going to have to suffer for a little bit. Okay, how are we doing all around here? I don't need you there anymore either. We're okay with what we've got going on. You're coming down there, you coming out. The 40th, we'll pull him up as well. Okay, we're doing everything. Yeah, all those guys. We don't need all those guys. So once they show up, that's a lot of people. Let's move my quicker people. Actually, yeah, we'll be able to attack from both those provinces there. No, we're fine. We're fine. Let's move him out. Where? Trying to think of a good place for him. Move him there. Move him there, and then we'll get our railroad artillery. Move him down towards Hong Kong area. Actually, move him there. Yeah, like that, just to get them ready for the attack, the assault on Hong Kong. See, we're picking up our sinkings at off their last port there. Nope, nobody news popped in. Okay. What's the magic date for all these guys here? So not till June 1st. Holy cow. May 15th. So May 15th appears to be the... Actually, we could get the attack going now-ish, I feel. Let's do it. Everybody that we can get here, we shall. Leave behind all those guys like that. Actually, we'll have just him support the attack. There we go. What does this look like now? Doesn't look great. I do have a lot of units in reserve, and that's the idea, is I want to be attacking from as many points as possible. We can also have you support the attack and you support the attack. What does it look like now? 42, so we still have quite a few units in reserve, which again, that's the point. So yes, all these we will start popping into play. So this is 73 units. 70. Actually, I can't tell how many now. It's 60 something. Yeah, this is dropping quite rapidly. We lost RU. Stomping these rebels down is time consuming. Punish the enemy. We're going to say too harsh. Not something we want to do. So die second. Where are you at? That's you. Let's pull you off. Get a fresh unit in. The 27th is hanging tough. They're okay. Wow. Okay, cool. 208, over 250,000 troops. We brought in almost 500,000 troops. That might be why we won that. once we get that done, then we're going to move into Markham. Once that's done, then I'm moving all my units over to here. We're going to crush this once and for all. And that will take care of the ROC units here. There's probably easily 500,000 troops here in these two stacks here. Combined with him, 750,000 maybe more, maybe a full million out here. Rebels everywhere. So we had that pop up here. So let's have him come up just like so. We're going to lose our Gulf of Chile benefit there. All right. So we're going to have you come around like so. Cool. We'll have the army unit roll over all you guys. We'll have him go up like so. There and back again. Had a whole bunch of units appear here. Let's go ahead and knock them out. Oops, whoops, whoops, whoops. Well, okay. Let's go ahead and pause it there. The time of day, everything just kind of the way it popped. I wasn't able to take a look and see who all is here. So only 515 troops there. Yeah, we lost the effects. We know. Advanced education, it's 1944 text, so we can go ahead and knock that down. Let's get back up to 50. We'll get those points back here momentarily. Don't have any red. Good to see. Guangzhou, 20,000 troops were there. We're not still moving in there, are we? No, good. 49 troops. That's got to be like a lone headquarter unit of some sort, or leader, or something like that. There we go. Let's put this. Actually, let's leave it at 51. And then when we drop off another point, once a project is completed, then I'll drop it down to 50 because our officer ratio is at 54 right now. Getting close to the green, that mythical green. These guys I can pull out. We can pull down south. These guys I can do the same. Again, as long as I can just start pulling troops out that we don't need, I will do that. We'll move you to Chengdu. I don't have anybody at Chengdu. Interesting. I might have some. Oh, that's right. I've got somebody moving there. Yeah, this guy is going to move there. So let's have you move down to here, and then I can pull this guy off to there. Ha ha ha. How do we like them apples? Let's get another liner, put it over here at Fuzhou so we can start grabbing troops. These infantry guys, I think I had 3 of them show up. I'm not big fans of these units, but I think I'm still going to use them. I'm not going to use them here in China. We're going to use them for our attacks, probably against Burma, maybe in Philippines. I don't know, but I'll need to pull them off as well and use them elsewhere. Submarine class advance. Yes, we'll keep that going. It's 1939 tech. We need it. So much stuff I need to research still. Yeah, the sad thing is I have so much tech that I need to research. I could probably go through 3 or maybe even 4 days of cheating where I go and say instant research. It's one of the cheats you can do in the game here. As long as, well, not you have to toggle, but you can just type in instant research and it'll toggle instant research on for everybody, all nations. And each day, everything you're researching gets instantly done. So I'd have to do that like 3 or 4 days straight in a row just to catch up to the 1941 tech and get it all completed. Sad situation, I feel. We'll move in with you like so. There we go. I think that's right. We can actually pull you out of here too. So we got the Chile Gulf back, small air search radar. We can cancel that off and drop it down to 50. Now we're up to 63 officers a day. Okay. No, I see what you're doing, Germany. That's not going to work. Encryption machine advance. Let's put that back to 50. Let's drop this off this 1943 tech. Moment of truth here at this point, at the over 2 hour mark on our video here. Appreciate you guys sticking with me throughout all this. What is the most important tech that we could potentially get right now at this point in time? Um, would it be nation type tech here, like repair rate, medicine, getting those, working in all this here, so we can at least start boosting our resources up a little bit. Steel armor casting, of course. Um, getting radar, air destroyers, air and land. We're actually okay in construction. Would nation be the best, or are we doing so poorly? We're doing very poorly in land at this point in time. Our artillery and infantry techs are so low that we're not going to be doing very well. Air forces need some loving as well. There's quite a few things here. Our naval forces most especially need a whole bunch of loving too. Our grand battle plan, which I mean that's what this is our country's tech tree. We need to be working on this. Operation, all these doctrines really need a lot of work on as well too. That's the thing too. I have jungle warfare equipment, so we're good there. We don't need desert Arctic warfare just yet. But I mean, we got amphibious unit training, mountain unit training, jungle unit training, the special forces, combined arms, all this I need to start. Make sure I'm working on air doctrines, naval doctrines, command doctrines. Ah, we need a. I'm gonna go for this. I need the next level, level 2 in Marine headquarters. That gives me um, 2 more core headquarter units, which I don't really need, but yes, actually I do need it because we're going to have more Marines, and we need a Marine Army headquarter unit just to be able to command all of those. So yeah, we need that for sure. Unfortunately, I'm thinking CAG and carriers are the two things we really need to be concentrating on. Fortunately, CAG we are. So let's go to carrier. Let's get light carrier class working on. All this tech here that's, we're kind of old on, we need to get. So that's all that stuff there. There's nothing. Yeah, that's for other. There's a separate carrier. So yeah, well here, capital ship, AAA, anti-air control computer. That's for carriers, so I need to go for that for sure. I don't think there's anything here. I Yeah, I think these are not for carrier because carriers have their own protection. Carrier, yeah, they have their own. So these are strictly for heavy cruisers up through super heavy battleships. And I want to say those, yeah, we have our own. We have rudder and screws, whole ship, whole shape optimization. This, for whatever reason, is for all capital ships, but these are strictly for super heavy battleships down to heavy cruisers. Anyway, yeah, so at this point we're going for carriers and CAG. All right. Let's keep cranking this out. We're end of May here. Ooh, do we have stuff that's like, yes. So all of these are finishing up. That's 18, that's 19, almost 20 IC alone. We got a light cruiser. It's another 3. So it'll be about 23 IC finishing up this month. So just 23 IC to trickle down. It'll trickle down all the way through down to the Taiho. So yay for that. And on that note, I think I got all the builds in play that I need. Tropical island garrisons. I need those as well. Let's kind of take a look at that, see what that looks like. We take off the garrison. We don't need the recon, cavalry, or the horse transport, and we put on 2 tropical island garrison brigades. This is what they look like. I could also put anti-air on them for a little bit of extra oomph, and anti-tank for some additional hard and piercing attack. But that just tends to make them so much more expensive. I could just put anti-aircraft. That might be sufficient. What does that look like? 17. So it only adds 2. If we add heavy AA, that would add 8. If we add anti-tank, that adds less than 3. Same amount of build days too, which is good. I guess considering the areas I'm putting them in, for the most part, once we capture an island, one of these guys goes down. In December, we're capturing Wake and Guam. Maybe Midway, so I only need 2 at this point. Maybe a third. So yeah, let's do that. Oh, what was their... It's not going to show their weight. That's right. I really wish it would show their weight here somewhere so I know how much. I mean, they're transportable. I know that from experience, but I just wish I knew like how transportable they were. While I'm here, I think I said end of May, but I see I'm down to 103 days in economy. Let me just go ahead and punch economy as my national focus going forward now for a while. We might go a full 150 days. We're at 506 days for our Navy. If I go, I can only do it 100 days. Yeah, that's right. I'm doing 100 days each time. All right. So that's what we got there. So I think I'm good to go with the builds that I have. I still need to build Mountaineers. I don't have them here, do I? And I think it's this that I use Remove the specialized light infantry and I put mount infantry. I think this is the template that I use. It's the mixed brigade. This is what I use for my mountaineers. I mean, I might as well put them in the queue because we need to start making them. I need to start making them. I need 10 of them. And honestly, I still need two. I think I need 2 more carrier groups in this build list, but I'm not going to ever get to them this year. So we shan't worry about it. Okay. Still have guys coming from Markham that are retreating over to Luhau, I guess, or just simply moving over. Once we move into Luhau here, which I don't know. You're getting there. You might get there by the end of the month. Yep, May 27th. So machine gun focus advance. That's 1942 tech. We can go ahead and drop that off. Yay. That's again for CAGs. It helps other people too, other air units, but that's for my CAGs. Actually, we got some troops that are ready to make it in here pretty soon. Trade offer. No, we don't need that. Thank you. We got a light cruiser that's just gonna get placed here because all these. Oh, here we go. Yep, started getting them. So this one, they're done. Let's snag up 3 of these guys. Float them over to their carrier. Boom. I totally love that site. So we've got, at this point, yes, just 7 carrier groups. One's about to get completed here tomorrow, and this one in a couple months' time. The nice thing is those 3 that got finished, that's 9 IC alone, so that's filtering down. Let's get our reinforcements up a bit more. So 80% of this is probably in the 60s. Let me drop this down to about 65. There we go. Supplies. I don't know why we're going down and down and down supplies. Let me jump this up to there, 74. All right. Let me move him up to there, like so. Kind of spread out a little bit. We don't need, well, I see why there. We don't need everybody just stacking on top of each other like here. We can move the Tobu Gun right up there. This is where we have a hospital, right? Oh, rail terminus. That's what that is. Cool. When's the next group coming again? August? Yeah, August and September. So that's 2 more groups and then an extra one. Yeah, I have 1 landing craft too many being built. That's okay. When I get to a point where I can here, let's move you like that. There we go. When I can get to a point that I can address that situation, I shall. Lexi, Dekong. Okay, so everybody now is going to be moving to Markham, right? Right. Let's get our reinforcements down here. About 35. There we go. It's a whole bunch of troops attacking me, but that's not going to go very well for them, I feel. They're attacking with the garrison and all headquarter units. That just is insane. Ammunition production, 1942 tech, that's good. It improves our supply production. 52.5. So it improves it by 7.5% more, so that's good. Oh, nice. Drop that down to about 9-ish. So, man, we should be getting a bunch of IC through here pretty soon. Our supply production should start ramping up a lot. Not a lot, but it should be ramping up more. We won at Luhao. Um, doesn't, so, dun. Yeah, I don't know. Let's have them attack now. Additional supplies, yet another one that's going to fall off here. That's good to see. The 7th, we can have them attack up. Have them attack up as well. Have them attack over here. Ditto. All right, let's see what this looks like at Markham. Pretty good. There's 48 or 50 units there alone. A lot of all those troops. Guangzhou. Yeah, it's just headquarter units that just got caught, in the battles and couldn't go anywhere. Okay, so Markham is going to be going our way very rapidly here. Plus I have more units coming into the battle as well. Not good reinforcements. We can drop that down a bit further. Glad to see these are getting completed soon. Or I say soon. They're getting completed before war with America. These are the guys that we're going to utilize as with our paratroopers. Which, again, I don't know what the lift rate is. That's 10. So that's 39. What was... Should be here, right? No, it's not. Now the weight or lift rate or whatever you want to call it on just they're never shown, so I don't know what it's going to be. So I do need some more transport planes, but I don't know how many transport planes. And on that note, I should build heavy transport planes because one of these can carry 2.5 times a transport plane. The difference, though, is the heavy transport plane takes twice as long to build. So I could, and also cost 3 times as much. So let's just do 4 more transport planes for 50. Do I think so? Each paratrooper weighs 20, let's say. Do I think that the rest of what I'm building there weighs no more than 30? Let's hope. Let's hope. I'll move you down there like so. All right, where are we at here? 22, 48 units still. Cool. Sheena, whatever. That's this guy here. This guy needs a pull off. The Sheena guy needs a pull off too, but that's what's giving me a lot more width at this point. If I pull them off, then we're not going to be, we'll have fewer troops involved in the battle, which may not be a bad deal. They're at 22. They're okay. $20, $19. Ooh, first Manchukuo. So yeah, pull you off there. And let's pull you off there. That's fine. Navy, $900. Military rations is another one and done here. That's good to see. We're at a deficit of 5. That's all. That's beautiful. I do have, so trade interdiction, mass events are going to be completed. Mechanical computing, those are 3 things are going to drop off. Basing, that's a 4th. CAG crew training and CAG crew piling, 5, 6 things are going to drop off. There's priority ground attack. Yeah, I've got a lot of stuff getting done here this month. Holy cow. Where the heck do they all come in at? Hmm. So, okay, I do have a unit moving to Chengdu as we speak, so yay on that, I suppose. Yeah, let's move there, and then there like so. Let's move there, and then there like so. I don't have any regular units. Yeah, they're about down there. Let's just move you there, and let's move you up to here, like so. Okay. Do we just take Guangzhou right now and just simply surround Chengdu? I can't believe I just left Chengdu unmarked like that. Look at all these planes that are flying up from Guangzhou. So they're actually attacking out of that territory. Oh my goodness. Yeah, let's just move in Guangzhou. Take it. Leave a guy. Move everybody else. They have the other victory point location. Right? Let me check. This is 2. That is 2 points. So yeah, let's just take Guangzhou, leave a guy on there, and then clean up what's happening here. Southern Seas campaign. Yes, yes, yes. Rely getting HQ brigades and support troops who are historically involved in those operations. You will suffer a temporary IC limitation and supply consumption increase. So yes, between now and the rest of the end of the year, we're going to be suffering a 5% hit, so we're losing 10 IC. Boo. Supply consumption actually is going to go down. They're saying that supply consumption will increase, but okay. Air and naval organizations are going to take a bit of a hit, but that's fine. We'll deal with that when we need to. Let's have you move like so, because you're in the area. We might as well utilize you. Just got to bring some forces to bear in that area. Army, $1,125. Goodness gracious. Oh, so what was it? March or April? Wasn't it? Was it March or April that we got this already? But hey, boom. Let's take a look at escorts here. Let's make sure. No, we're not researching anything in here. Make sure nothing here is red. Okay, cool. But it's good to see. Yeah, depth charge. Cool, cool, cool. What was the other areas here? Engine, the screws and rudder, but we're 1943 tech on that, so we don't need to worry about that. Cruiser. I don't have anything being researched here, but these were learned, so those are good things. Those are about almost done. But again, I'm just going to sit on this guy and we'll shoot another round, which will boost us. Capital ships, yep, got all those. These were also learned. Yep, a couple of those are going to get boosted here. Torpedo protection as well. And I think these are also short. 1943. I don't know how deep we are into those, but okay, that's good to see. And we're not learning anything, we're not researching anything that is maxed out or higher, like 1942 tech. So, okay, we're fine. All around there, good. Die for. Let's hold off on him. We can bring in a reinforcement if need be. So there's only 42 units plus whatever's there. Kaiser Wilhelm has died. Oh, you know what we need to see? Save. About the 2.5 hour mark, so I think I'm going to call at this point here. Yeah. I kind of wanted to get this all done this episode, but it will get finished here. This will get finished. We'll surround Chengdu. We've moved into Guangzhou here. We're going to move those guys like that. Let me move those two guys. We'll hold that for now. We'll surround them here at Chengdu since I goofed up and left it wide open. You still have to conquer it. They're just sitting here now. They're not trying to move out, which good for you. Good for you. Next episode we will finish crushing this. That might take a few weeks, and then once we're done, move our army over to here and just head down south and just take care of what's left here. Once that's all done, should have it taken care of by the end of summer, end of August, guaranteed. I'll strategically redeploy the vast majority of my units out of here, so we can begin to figure out who's going where and all that kind of stuff. We're going to leave majority of my cavalry. Actually, probably all my cav is just going to stay here in China. The Manchurian Expeditionary Force is going to stay here too. We're just going to kind of spread them throughout old Zibi-Sama area here, and then put the rest of my cav kind of all throughout here, and just pull all regular army units out of China itself. For the most part, I mean, we'll probably stage here on the island, stage here in Taiwan, so that way we can get ready to move units into the Philippines as need be, into here into Thailand as well, also Siam when we're ready to get those countries. Let's take a quick look what is happening. So the UK actually is making a bit of a push. Interesting. Middle East is not as settled as it was once thought. Nothing is happening here on the border, which is odd because this is all UK territory. If Iran is Axis, you'd think that the UK would be trying to run through into Iran. No changes here. Something happening this month for sure, since it didn't happen last month. Something's going to be happening called Barbarossa. Northern Ireland is still under Axis control there. It's amazing. The heck is that? Oh, experimental nuclear reactor. Okay, interesting. Never seen that before. I don't really play with nukes. Um, so all of North Africa is an access playground at this point, same as the Mediterranean. No changes all throughout there. Italy is actually looks like Italy consolidated all here. So at this point, I would imagine they could be pushing down southward and looking to take these two provinces. Thereby, there's only one point of entry for the UK to try to get into here, which also means Italy can start pushing southward through here and into South Africa. Whether that happens, we'll see. There's a lot of stuff that could be happening between now and then. No other changes otherwise. Central America, South America, North America, all looking normal. We're going to be wrapping up our operations here next episode for sure, end of summer. That'll leave the fall for the remainder of the time in looking to build, get all our builds ready, and address our leadership situation, the overall OOB in nature, how all that's going to work out, redeploy units to get ready to place them where I need to, get all our ships out, in place where we need them, Marines, etc. We got a lot of stuff happening in the next 6 months here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Leave your comments down below. Let me know how you think I'm doing at this point. Any hints, tips you might have, questions, and I will see you next episode. Goodbye.